Hey everybody, this is Julie Tussey from the Julie Tussey Show Fabulous Cooking. As you may know, I also have the Julie Tussey Show podcast. Go check that out right now. And the Grace Girls and Company podcast. They're both syndicated on iTunes, iHeartRadio, just about anywhere you listen. Go listen. I'm talking about 6 things to help you overcome coronavirus pandemic panic. Pretty good podcast, if I don't say so myself. I think it'll bless you. Anyway, today I am making one of my most favorite things. I actually have a double batch going on, but I want to share it with you. It is my world famous, Julie's Cheesy Potato Soup. So it's so simple. All you do is take 3 cups of water, put it in a pan, and then you add 2 cups of diced potatoes, a half cup each of diced celery, onions, or carrots, and I actually do almost double that because I like a lot of vegetables in our food. And then I take 1 cup of diced ham and I put it in, and you bring it to a boil. You can salt it and you can bring it to a boil until these vegetables are tender. Now listen, you do not drain this. You do not drain it. Then in a secondary pan, I come over here and of course, now you guys are seeing double of this recipe, okay? So it's a 1/4 stick of butter. You you don't have to put that in if you're trying to lose weight like I am. I just threw in a couple tablespoons of a low fat, like I can't believe it's not butter. Then 2 cups of milk. If you're trying to lose weight, you're going to use a skim or a 1%. Otherwise, you just use 2 cups of any kind of milk. A teaspoon and a half of salt, and a 1/4 cup of flour. What you're going to do with this is you're going to whisk it, bring it to a boil, whisk your flour in, and make a roux. Then you are going to put in 2 cups of your favorite cheddar cheese that's shredded. I use sharp or extra sharp. And when this is all done, you literally pour the 2 together and stir it, taste it for salt and pepper, and season it to taste, and then it's done. I'll show you what it looks like. So I realized that some people do not know how to make a roux. Of course, I'm making a double batch, so you see 2 1/4 cups of a gluten-free flour. Now, when I'm using gluten-free flour, I just go ahead and put it in while the milk is cold and stir it up. I seem to get less lumps that way than trying to do it hot. Doesn't work so well with flour, so when you're going to make a roux with regular flour, you simply bring the butter and milk to a boil, a nice soft boil, and you begin little by little to whisk in that 1/4 cup. So with a roux, what we're going to do, and I won't film the whole thing, but I've got this whisked really good. When it begins to boil, I'm going to continue to whisk it until it gets thick. You want it on a medium-high heat, not full out all the way high. If you do put it on high, bring it back down. You can see some steam coming off it, so you know the milk is getting hot. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you what it does when it thickens. So continually whisking, this has become thick. I think you can see that now. So I'm going to turn the heat off and actually going to remove it from the heat so that it is not going to continue to cook. Meanwhile, look how that's going. My vegetables are getting tender. And then you're going to put 2 cups of your cheddar cheese in here. I'm going to do 4. So I know it's going to take this whole bag, plus I'm going to have to get some more out. Try not to make y'all dizzy. So I'm going to put all this cheddar cheese in. And what it's going to do, I'm telling you, a roux is an amazing thing, you guys, if you've not made it before. This is going to give this soup a flavor like you've not tasted it, except maybe at a restaurant. Only better, because it's homemade. So you put your cheese in there, you let that melt. So I'm going to add a little bit more, because that was about 3 cups, maybe 3.5. And see how thick that is, you guys? It becomes thick. When this is done, I'm going to mix the 2 together. So my vegetables are fork tender. That means when you put a fork in them, it slides right in. It's tender. In this particular dish, the carrots are what take the longest because I don't want to slice them too thin. I kind of want not a super chunky hearty soup, but a medium, chunky, hearty soup. So I simply take the roux and pour it in, which after I'm done talking to you, I'll get the rest of it in and put it in out of the pan. And this is as simple as it is to make. All right, calm down there, calm down. Still wanting to boil. And you simply stir it together, and you can see what a fantastic soup this is gonna be. It's really, really good. It's healthy for your family, has great flavor, reheats well. So listen, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing okay through the coronavirus pandemic. I tell you what, we're standing in faith every day, praying and believing God that you will stay healthy and safe. If you want to support me in my podcasting career, in my speaking career, in my music career, and maybe my cooking career, you can go to Venmo and look up The Voice INC. That's The Voice INC. That is our 501c3 nonprofit corporation. So everything you give will be tax deductible. But I have decided to stay home and work, and so every day we're adding partners and sponsors, voice impact partners, to join with us as we go out and change and help the lives of other people, sharing Jesus with them, sharing the message of hope, faith, and love. You guys take care of yourself. God bless you so much. Let me know if you make the soup and how it turns out. Let me know what you think of this recipe, and I will post the recipe in the notes for this show. Love you guys. Bye.